Thursday night, we've got the Denver Broncos heading to Kansas City to take on the Chiefs. The Chiefs favored by 10.5, over under on this one, 49. What are your thoughts on this one?
All right. I didn't want to do this, but for some reason, before I preface this, on Wednesday, the Colorado Avalanche dropped the puck on the 2023-2024 NHL season. Shortly thereafter, the Denver Nuggets begin their title defense of the NBA title, the Larry O'Brien Trophy. So Broncos fans, there is plenty of space on the bandwagon for either of those teams if you'd like to join, because we know that once the calendar flips to November, it will not be worth your time trying to seek out the Denver Broncos. There are plenty of there are good teams that play just across the street at whatever the hell they're calling Pepsi Center now.
Ball Arena.
So just know there is quality sports that take place in the city of Denver. And they happen
not on a football field.
They happen in climate controlled environments. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, our open
the open air
open stadium teams,
not
terrible.
Not good. The Rockies, the Broncos, the Rapids exist. But the climate controlled ones, those are the ones you like. And guess what? It gets kind of cold in Colorado in the winter months. So being inside is a nice thing.
The Mammoth also play at the Ball Arena, and they won their championship 2 seasons ago, and we're playing for another one last year, I believe. So
again, climate controlled sports in Denver. I said all that to say this: the Denver Broncos are just out to break people's hearts this year, and I think they do that by sticking a middle finger to bettors that take Kansas City minus 10.5 this week. So I'm taking the Denver Broncos plus 10.5. Because we can't have nice things. I will take the over in this game, and the player prop that I have is Jerick McKinnon over 12.5 receiving yards.
The Broncos are 0-4-1 against the spread this year. They've been favored in their first 5 games of the season, and that ends with a 1-4 record. They're finally an underdog. It's in Kansas City. It's on prime time. They can't stop the run. They can't stop the tight end, and there's no main wide receiver for Patrick Surtain to try and shut down. So it's really just whoever's not on his side running across the middle is going to see a bunch of targets. Kansas City, give me the 10.5. I'm taking the over. This is going to get ugly. This game is not going to be pretty.
Yeah, as much as I look at a lot of these things too and go, oh my gosh, the 10 is a big number, right? And that was the thing kind of last year when we were going through all of that Kansas City seemingly had a hard time winning games by double digits. They always seem to manage to get it right around a touchdown type of cover on that one. And as much as I want to be like, yeah, I have a hard time taking that type of thing. And Denver played Kansas City very tight, very well the both times that they saw them last year.
When our defense didn't have its head up its ass.
Well, yes, that was where my next point was going to go. I just can't believe that the Broncos are going to manage to keep Kansas City under 30 points when this thing's all said and done. So I'm going to take the over, and I think that Kansas City covers this thing. As far as the prop goes, I also had the McKinnon prop on that one, so I'm going to ride that one with you there, Alex.
I'm taking Marvin Mims over 18.5. He's going to get a couple deep shots. He got shook a little bit last week between muffing the punt, dropping a pass. Mims did not have a great week against the Jets. Kansas City's a little bit more favorable against wide receivers, and I think Russ will find a way to get a deep shot to Mims that he'll track down for 25 or 30 yards. So I think it's a chunk play that Mims can catch in one shot.
That's all you need. One play, right? Just one play with those